Hello, hello, yes, it's me. Hello. Hello. As you can see on the screen, we have been presented a question. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Now, this question, I just hit my mic, whoops. This question is a hard one to answer. Hello, cat. Have I played it? No. Have I watched people play it? Yes. So, would it be yes or no? Stop getting on the wall, you dumb cat. Oreo, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, child. Oh yeah, game. Well, I guess it would be a no. So, please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. I can't see it no more, so I guess I did it right. Please enter the current time. Okay. It is 50. Any day now. 50. I'll just go ahead and do that just because, you know, time always moving. Note, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Kitty cat. Kitty kitty cat. Oh. You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Hello everyone and welcome to the Stanley Parable. Alright, anyway, let's begin the game, shall we? No, you can't have my... You just can't have my beans. Hi. You can't have my beans, boy. These are my beans. Yes, we're doing this joke again. Cold beans, my favorite.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
No, you can't have my beans.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Well, that's not good.
Showed up to give him instructions, call a
Don't,
meeting,
no.
or even say,
Leave my beans alone, child.
never in all his years at the company had this
Never in all
this
his years.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Complete
Shocked,
isolation.
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No. I was too busy eating beans. Alright, now, hold on. We need to get this at the gamer settings, you know. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright, let's go. 428.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I
Stanley
don't
decided
know.
to go to the meeting.
Crikey.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
Have
matter
I?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let me speak. Okay. Now. What does that say? I like work. I just hate my boss. Alright, now if I remember correctly, there is... No, you can't eat my beans. There's an Easter egg with one of these doors. I think it's 4:30. So we'll have to do that another time. Get introduced into the story first. Surname access. Okay, I don't know what that's about. 416, 415.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, if you live under a rock, you probably don't know about this game, but if you don't live under a rock, you know what's about to happen. Basically, you can... It's a game where you can make your own choices and disobey the narrator. Now, to get the plain old experience, we're just going to do as he says. So, 413. That office looks better than mine. Ah, wonderful. If only we had the Portal games remastered. It would be wonderful. 411.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
How?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Really? What gave it away? How to solve a dispute with coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive aggressive. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the everyone is unique. You most of all. Cool. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market. Monetize free to play. So Activision, okay. Call of Duty Mobile. Broom closet. Yes, this is my favorite.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, I know. It's not like I've seen this one bit 4 bajillion times. Executive bathroom. Oh, you can go in it. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Sure that's a reference to something I'm too young to understand. Oh. I guess I can't go in there. Computer? Oh, excuse me. Dr. Pepper.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What
he could not have
happened?
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that
No.
his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
No.
2845.
2845, huh?
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, I could never have known this. Oh no, I'm just mashing random buttons. I forgot what the code was.
Yet incredibly, by
Whoa.
simply pushing
I did it.
buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Quite literally.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I did, did I? Wowee. Good old Source Engine, my favorite. I would love to play Gary's mod. Instead of the, you know, buying an actual computer, I think I'll just have my friend a Steam Deck whenever it comes out.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Because yes.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I'm independent.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I don't know, I guess I'm just playing on Bumble and Moron.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Using one hand is very difficult with a controller. Apparently so is closing up a bottle. What the crap? There we go. Alright. Escape. Oh my. Sounds like we're fixing to walk into a big room. Or we are in a big room. Yoink!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
What horrible secrets did this place hold? Yes, I too. Gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yoink.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom
Oh hey, there I am.
nothing.
Haha! Right there. Interesting. Onward we go! Fired. 600 offices. Offices. Yoink.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No,
Onward we go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
I could not
his own
accept this.
life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
How dare
spent
they?
his entire life utterly blind to the world?
No, you can't have my beans. My delicious, delectable beans.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Oh, no.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Never.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Never again. Off with you, foul machine. I've done it. No more shall we be terrorized by these corporate overlords in Area 51.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
And the sweet, delectable tastes of beans.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Only.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Yes.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I have
But
no
as sunlight
clue.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For
Nope.
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Wow.
The feeling of liberation.
So
Immense
pretty.
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And
Beans.
Stanley was happy.
Beans. No, you can't have any. No. Go on. No. Once again, you're gonna sit there, stare at me and drool, aren't you? That's what I thought. Oh. I forgot about that part. I thought there was supposed to be credits. Hello? I hate Mondays. Me too, buddy. Me too.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I have
Stanley decided to
no
go to the
idea.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I couldn't find a trace of my co-workers. Not one single trace, Mr. Oreo. Not one.
Oh, please.
What?
Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Really, huh?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort.
What do you think you're doing, mister?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
No, you can't have my food, sir. No. You mean... don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'll get you. Don't you do it. Oh. Oh, seriously? Bug. Dead bug any time now. Donny time now. Okay. Dead. I'm watching you, mister. Anyway. Where was I? Bleep. What's this? Awaiting input. Oh. Okay. What did that do? Were there more of them? Alright, let's see. What shall we do now? Oh, yes, an adventure for the ages. I hate Mondays. Yeah, me too. Me too, buddy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge, huh? Let's go, shall we?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
And eating beans. Because they are delicious. Look at this magnificent...
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth.
I know, right? It's a really good room, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, look at these...
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Fuel, yes. I mean, dude, look at these chairs. And
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Shut up. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this beautiful table... Number one, Dad. This beautiful couch and these wonderful mugs and this wonderful carpet. I mean, look at this soda machine. It's brilliant. Look at okay, I think this bit is over with now.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
All right.
The first open door on his left to get back to business.
How about no?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I know, right, dude? I mean, I'm completely and utterly incompetent. I don't know how to follow orders. I mean, I'm completely
Stanley,
stupid.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
No.
What? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Danger. Danger everywhere. If you say so. If this is... Haha. 2B1, haha. 2B3. 2B3 or not to be 3, and that was an awful joke. Shut up.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Where'd this door go? Okay, maybe? No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Hey, look, it's a YouTube conspiracy video. No. I say no.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you.
Oh wow,
You see? There's
I-
nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this
I
what
see
you
that.
wanted? Was it worth ruining
Yes.
the entire story I'd written out specifically for you? I
Yes.
don't think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for
Well,
nothing.
boo-hoo.
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Ceiling
Take it for a
light.
spin.
Office space. Yeah. I know what I want. Could you maybe give us an Assassin's Creed game where, you know, it was actually about assassins and not some random Viking? You know, let us fight with the hidden blade again. That would be nice. You know, anyway, enough about that. Wall.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
It's a door. Like, I mean, cool for another option.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Really?
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
Have
take
you?
a look.
A leaderboard. And total, oh my. Endings. Oh. Oh. This is you. Through here I go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure, I would
Let me
love
boot it
to.
up. In this game,
Wha-
the baby
excuse me?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Look at those
So
fire
why don't
effects.
you give it 4 hours of play
Beautiful.
to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes.
Few
on your
hours.
experience.
Ah, what? Oh, wow. Wow. This is not annoying. Totally not loud in my ears. You know what? I hate babies. Burn. Burn. Burn.
You heartless bastard.
Yes,
Did you do
I
it
know.
Because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because
Both.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience.
Pringle
for me.
time.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Bye.
It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, cat, you can lick my bowl now. Well, I guess that's the end, everyone. See you next episode. Wait a minute.
Fascinating.
Wait a minute.
This game is about, Stanley. What's our backstory? What is our motivation? But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play.
Where have I seen this game before?
Civilians below you, up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some.
Better
sort
go
of
make some
twisted
ramen noodles.
purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Yes.
Come, let's venture outward.
This is
and
a
see
good
what else is
game.
out there.
That was a Minecraft door opening noise. Cat. That's not a cat, that's a raccoon. What is that? What's the S? I don't understand the S. Oh. The beautiful landscape of Firewatch. That'll have to be next episode. Oreo? Are you having that much trouble with the beans? Okay. And I half expect a crazy lady to start calling me.
Oh no. No,
What?
no, it can't be.
What? Is Forrest Burns here? Is Forrest Burns here? Is he? What are we?
It
Oh
is.
no!
It's an
What?
open world game.
Oh,
Good God,
no.
Quickly block it off.
What?
Thank goodness. Stanley.
Hey!
You really wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any.
I love doing open world games.
Thank heavens we avoided.
You know when there's 60 hours in Valhalla.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Like what? Maze Simulator?
Hey, I think this will be just the thing.
Really?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Rocket League. Rocket League. Seriously?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Sports ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh,
Ah,
what
yes,
fun.
sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I
Run
think
the
surely
bases,
we must.
do touchdown?
Okay, Stanley.
Yes.
Here's the ball.
Ball.
Have fun.
Ball. Alright. No, not where I want that to go.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount
Sportsologist.
of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Just
sports
not going where I want
experience.
it to.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Yay, ball.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
More balls. Oh, gosh. Plenty of balls. Balls of steel. Uh-huh.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's
What?
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
Bye.
See how you'd like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all,
I am.
You're the one who knows best.
Yep.
Take care, Stanley.
Bye. Yee-hoo.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Falling, that's what. This is definitely not how I remember this. Oh. You remember this,
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
No. Spooky. You got real quiet. Spooky, spooky. 423. 424. 425. 426 and 427. Here, my office. Wonderful. How wonderful. Amazing.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, then. Pringle. My favorite. You know what? I don't wanna do this. No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Nope.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
I can't do it.
No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Yep.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yep.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing
Nope.
will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days.
Days?
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Alright. Okay. The end is loading. Never. Oh. I'll go for that with that
All
then.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I have
Stanley decided to go
absolutely
to the
no
meeting room.
idea.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Where's that broom closet? 4:15. There you
Stanley
are.
came to a set of two
Shut
open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yes, indeed I did. Oh wow, it seems there's no one
Yet
here.
there was not a single person here either.
Talk
Feeling
less.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep. No.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm
What?
just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
What do you mean? Seriously? Rude. I wanted the broom closet ending. That one's my favourite. Fine then, we'll play it your way.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. I'm escaping.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired.
Ha, get it.
And in such a competitive economy,
1, 2,
why had
B,
he
4.
taken that
Ha
risk?
ha.
All
Val
because
can't
he
count to 3.
believed everyone had vanished. His
Okay,
boss
shut up.
would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Yeah.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet
What?
when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Indeed.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I'm in the back rooms.
Dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
No, this is the back rooms, dude.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
It's the back rooms.
His co-workers weren't
It's the back
actually
rooms.
wrong. He
It's the
wasn't
back
going to lose
rooms.
his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
True.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then
Excuse
he
me?
imagined himself soaring through space on
Whee.
a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley
Whee.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And
I
then
don't
perhaps
know.
the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found
I
it
ask this all the
particularly
time.
strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been.
So you're
in
telling
his
me these repeating rooms are real?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
No way.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
the
why
voice
would
not
these
seem
rooms be
float to make the
repeating,
magical
huh?
stars just a moment ago? How else
Yeah.
would the voice explain all that? This
Yeah.
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
I'm
He would
not.
prove it.
I'm
He
dreaming.
would
I must
prove
be
that he was
dreaming.
in control. That this was a dream.
I must be
He
dream.
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. The
Insert
press of
dream
the
space
mattress on his
here.
back. the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Bro literally looks like Shaggy.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
If he was
I wish it
full
could be
on
over.
Disney live
Let me
action.
go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Like,
I
man,
want my
I'm gonna
apartment
speedrun
and my
Minecraft
wife
tonight,
And
bro.
my job. All I want is my life.
Like, Scoob,
exactly
you
the
gotta
way
watch
it's
this
always
right here,
been.
bro. I'm gonna do a sick
My life is
360
normal.
no scope on
I am normal.
person.
Everything is
Yeah.
I am okay.
I am not okay, and I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please.
Why
just
can't Valve
someone
count
tell
to
me I'm
three?
real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
And everything went black.
Oh. Die.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella, huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was
yes.
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
dude who works
she
in an
thought
office?
to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Really?
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
The only
She had no
person you
time
see
for
in this
So
game.
it was only a moment that she stood there,
Right, it
staring
wasn't
down
Stanley.
at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay then. There's some good Pringles. Anyway, this game is just as good as I remember it. Back watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
How wonderful.
all of
Stanley
them.
was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yes. Yay. Ha ha ha. 420, yo, yo, yeah, you know. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
How about no? How about instead I end this here because I'm sure this is getting long. Well, if you liked what you saw here, why not hit the like button and hit that subscribed button, huh? Yeah, that was Stanley Parable. Just as good as I remember it. And apparently, from what I've heard, there's some new stuff in here, as you saw from the other games that, you know, usually were like Minecraft and Portal. But, you know, same stuff I said already. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oreo. Kitty cat. Meow. Okay, bye. Meow, meow.